Hey guys, you're watching One and Only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Cities Skylines. I'm just making a nice, neat district. I'm not very straight with the mouse though. For our new area we put down last episode, it's building up. There's a couple of little power problems, but they will sort themselves out once it starts expanding. In fact, why is nothing building in the middle there? Oh, there's nothing there. Okay, we'll place some houses there. So once the houses start spreading out, it'll get power to all the places, and that won't be a problem anymore. However, I've noticed a problem here. If we speed up time, as fast as it will go, this actually builds up with traffic. We've got some traffic lights here. So we just get rid of that, remove all traffic lights. But I did notice when cars were coming down here like this, you watch. It stops the traffic, and well, that wasn't too bad, but they start to build up. They start to jam up a little bit. I had it just a minute ago while I was off camera. So we're going to solve that by getting this one, placing that up there, upgrading this road to the trees, because I like the trees around the outside of this area, getting rid of this one, getting rid of this one. I'm going to pause time for this. Getting rid of this, and then getting rid of this and making it go underground. Okay, one way, obviously, because there's no point otherwise. Upgrading this to one way. Can't get the trees anymore, unfortunately, and they're going the wrong way. There we go. And then place this down underground. I've got it all planned out, guys. I've thought about it. And then there. And then just join this up nice and neatly. I like the curve. I like the bendiness of it. And then that also means that we can make this whole road here one way. Because what's the point of having two ways when it only goes in one direction afterwards anyway? There isn't, is there? There's no point. So that can now be one way. We can flip that around the right way. I can go underground to make the one under here. And I need to flip them around in the right direction. Don't I? Are you going the right way? Oh, and just that one bit there. There and there. Perfect. Okay, so now all the cars that are coming in go underneath the main road back out here. And all the cars that want to come out have to go up and then round and then down and through. Very, very simple. Going to help a lot with traffic. We've learned a lot from this series already. Everywhere else, though, the traffic seems to be good. If we go on here, we click traffic. Well, a little bit of traffic here to the new industry area, but it's flowing. It's absolutely fine. It's going round. There's no stops. That's great. Here we do, though. Here we've got a big build up, in fact, all the way to the roundabout. And looking at these cars, they're coming down the road, round the roundabout, down here. Most of these are people that want to go out of the city because they're coming around here. Then they're turning left. You can see them all pretty much turning left. Down into the tunnel, which comes out here and joins out onto the highway, probably going to this new area. Now we can solve this very, very easily. I'm going to put it, see, look how much it's building up. I'm going to put in a one-way road. Page up, please. Thank you. A one-way road that comes off the roundabout, I burped, and directly underground, and then just hooks up into this tunnel. So we've got an intersection in the middle of the tunnel. I should get rid of the traffic lights that is there. Perfect. I just saw it turn off. Little dot turned off. So now all of the cars that want to go to the highway will go this way because it's a shorter route, and that's how the AI works here. Look, they're already going down here. That solved the problem. As you can see, the tailback now is quite quickly actually dropping down because they're all going that way. Only the people that want to go to the industrial estate itself are going to come down here. Once this tailback goes down, by going down there, it should solve the problem. The only trouble that we do have also in the area is all the cars that are coming through here towards us are blocking up this junction. And I think we can solve that by making them not be able to go in one direction, which is going to be this one here. So what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade this road right here to a one-way road in the opposite direction. Like that. So now these people can only go forward or turn left, meaning that there's less directions for it to go, meaning that the traffic should at least free up very, very easily. It looks like the tailback is already started to be solved. The people coming down here, this is now causing a tailback because we're forcing people to go across traffic, which isn't good. That's not good, but traffic lights are there. Remove those, and then they can filter through themselves and work out exactly who needs to go first. And it might solve the problem, or we direct the traffic around another way, like make them go... No, we don't want to do it that way. Force them that way. Yeah, hold on. Get the traffic. Swap this road around. Make that a one-way. And have it that way instead. And then they're not crossing traffic. These cars are going to come out. They can go left or right. People going left can either go down that way, which they shouldn't do because they shouldn't need to. So they'll either go across, or they can only go across. But they can only go left or across. But these cars are coming for this traffic lights there. Go away, traffic lights. We will be doing today, it's not going to be a boring episode, we're going to be doing a football stadium. I'm just trying to work this out very quickly. It'd be nice to have a tunnel going through there, but I haven't got enough room. I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to worry about it too much for this episode. It looks like it might be solving itself anyway. Let's concentrate on a football stadium. I think we're going to have it here, we decided. Nice and close to the train station for the people that are going to come in to watch their team play at our ground. It's going to make a lot of sense. But, as we did see as well, while playing around with the idea last episode, we noticed that... Where is it? Here. You can see the hitbox of the stadium here that has to be placed roadside, but the actual skin, if you like, the actual building itself is going to go right over the road. So to solve that, what we're going to do is I'm just going to put a little road in. I might use one with trees. About here, approximately, at least. And then that allows us to then put the football stadium onto the road. Like there. Subject to moving. We might move it. And then what we can have is parking down this side. Now, I would really like a lot of parking. And I looked through all our parking options earlier on. We usually use simple big parking, which we use for the airport. And we used for the hospital. But I don't want to use that here because I don't want trees in the middle. So instead we're going to use this one, which is private car park. And it has a couple of little trees at the beginning, but it's not really too much of a problem. I think it looks quite nice. They're 5 blocks wide, which means we need 10 blocks in total if we're going to get 2 rows in. Which, that would be there. And then if I get a road down... Why does a thing need power? There we go. See, that road needs to be here. We'll just do it out, I don't know, to there for the moment. But that means we've now got to move this over by 1. I did think it would potentially have to be moved. It was just a rough idea at the beginning. Put this in. Take this one out. Now, this road has to stay. Unfortunately, it has to stay. Because I think this road, because this road technically connects to the hitbox of the stadium... It's the only way that you can actually get into the stadium itself. I'm going to move that along just a little bit. Just up a little bit further. Can I? Yeah, I can. Just up a little bit further. There you go, like that. I think because it's connected to the hitbox, it has to sort of touch it. Otherwise, no one would ever use it because there's no real way to it, or the game thinks that there's no real way to it. So we're going to have to use some imagination and imagine that there's a tunnel there. And this is the road that is only for the team's buses. And the team's buses come in. They actually drive into the stadium, like into the side of it, where they can then get off and go straight into the changing rooms without being hassled by paparazzi and stuff like that. It makes sense to me. I sort of like that idea. So let's put a load of parking down. Obviously, we want a lot of parking for this place. It's a huge stadium. Absolutely massive stadium. I have no idea what the capacity would be. Probably around at least 60,000, I assume. I don't know. I don't really know numbers like that. But oh, is that made a little gap? No, good. But definitely need a lot of parking. for all of the people that are going to come and watch. So it might look a little bit overkill, but when you think about it, it's actually not, because if you can't... Oh, does that go a little wide there? Do we still get... No, we get gaps in between. No problem. That's as far out as we're going to go then. I don't like having the grass being visible in between it. If you look, we've got like, I don't know, 4, 12, 12, 12, 12. 4 times 12 is approximately, I don't know, 40. 4 times 12. Oh, it's 44, is it? I don't know. 44. Sounds about right. 4 times 12. 24, 40, 48. Let's say approximately that you can have 48 cars in each one. And we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. There's about 500 car parking spaces. Not a lot for a capacity of 60,000, let's say, on a football stadium. So I think we need some more parking, but instead of these sort of outside ones, I'm going to do multi-story ones. Multi-story car parks are very common around my football stadium. That's most local to me. So I'm going to put these down here. Now, do they look good if they go into the side of the stadium? What I'm imagining is that these are actually connected to the stadium, and you can sort of walk through the car park into it. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I like that. And you walk into the stadium directly through the car park. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. However, should we keep it in line, or do we do trees there? Something? No, I'm going to leave it like that for the moment. Now, next part is across the road from pretty much all stadiums, whatever sport, there's always a statue, isn't there? I always see this statue outside. So what ones do we have? We've got industry. It doesn't make sense. We've already put down the wealth one, which actually be a good one, but I think we've got that at the airport. We've got this one, the lazaret, which I think is for health, but it doesn't really matter. Statue of shopping doesn't really make sense, and statue of plaza of the dead really wouldn't look that good outside a football stadium. So I'm going to use this one, and we're going to put it out here. It's nicely in line. What does it have? It's got like people walking, as if they were walking towards the football stadium. Ha ha! Oh, look at our skyscrapers. That looks so cool in the background. I love that shot. That's a great shot. Anyway. So we need to dress this up a little bit. What I'm going to do is we're going to go into here, and I'm going to grab a pedestrian road. Now, oi, why is it over there? Why is my cursor so far over? What on earth? Okay, whatever you say. Put that there. And then I need to bring it around the edge. Can it go just down? Can I run it down there? I can. Oh, join up. Please join up. Oh, it's because of the thing there. That's no problem. I can leave it like that. I'm happy. I'm happy with it like that. So this is a path that can only be used by pedestrians, hence the little pedestrian sign by it, but it can also be used by public surface vehicles, aka police cars. Oops, hit my mic. Police cars, ambulances, stuff like that. So if we end up having a problem out here, we can easily solve it because vehicles can go down. We can just get a police car to go down there and sort out all the crime with all the obs hanging around there. I do want to put some flowers and stuff though here. Oops, I know I said I wasn't going to do that kind of stuff on camera anymore, but I'm just going to do a little bit. So we're going to use our red and yellow flowers. One, because it's the only color options that we have, but two, it's sort of becoming a theme in our city. Red, yellow and pink, I like to think, would be the flag, the like color of our local flag or something like that, you know, or our football team colors. You know, Norwich, which is the city that I don't live too far away from, it is my local football team. Not that I support them, but it's my local football team. And everything in Norwich is like yellow and green to support the football team. So it sort of makes sense out here in our city to have a similar thing going on, a similar theme of our colours. And inside the stadium is red, so the red flowers sort of work well for us. So let's put some red around here to match our football stadium. All the best football teams seem to have the colour red. That's going to offend an awful lot of people, I know. That's going to offend so many people. But yes, all of the best football teams have red as their colour. I'm a Liverpool fan, so that's why I said that. I know it's going to wind a lot of you up. I'm only joking, guys. Don't get too upset about it. That flower's out of place. Just proving that. Perfect. Now I want some trees around here as well. So just to get a little bit of colour, I like this one because it's a light green and they're not too big. It's sort of just a step up from the bushes and these ones that have already inset into it. So we'll run these around here like this. Beautiful. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. I really do like that. Nice little walkie bout bit. And I think I actually want to do more parking down here. 2 reasons. One, this isn't enough parking for the football stadium for all the people that are going to turn up. But 2, it's also going to square off the football stadium nicely. I think I'm going to make this its own district as well, like how I've got the airport as its own district. So let's do simple big parking for these parking here, just so it's got some nice trees and stuff in it. I just need to find it. Small car park, simple big parking. So I have this down here, just there and there. Maybe we can move it along like that and like that. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then I'm going to grab the trees that we put down here to come along here. I'm actually going to square it up, so I'm going to sort of do double width of trees down there. I like this. I like this a lot. And then down here. Now, you might think, well, that's complete, AJ. You've got a football stadium. Oh, no. We don't finish here. Like on Minecraft, when you think you've done, add more detail. That looks really nice. But we've got this blank space here, and it looks really, really weird. So, what we're going to do is I've got these things called space fillers located in here. There's quite a few of them. Some of them have car parking, which I don't like. Some of them don't, and I like the ones that don't. Oh, the airport strip, that could look really good in front as some benches. Yes. Oh, yes. Definitely. I think I'm actually going to put a pedestrian path along there as well. A concrete one. I can get some trees between there. Yeah, and I might be able to then put space fillers on that path if I'm lucky. Jumbo jets. Pedestrian overpass. What's this? Walkway. What does that look like? Oh, I like that. I like that VIP parking. Oh, that looks really nice. Can I center it in a way? Or at least approximately? Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And how many does that give us in the middle? 2. 2 in the middle. That's not enough for any space fillers that I've got. I've only got 3, 4, and 5 wide. So I'll put some trees in the middle. Yeah, amazing. What about with some little yellow flowers? Oh, it's so cute. So cute. And we'll have some bushes down here. These light, smallish trees. They're not huge. But they've got a really nice green to them. We're getting a lot of different greens around this area, so it really stands out and looks really, really cool. So have that like that. Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect. I love that as a meeting place, pick up and drop off point. But it's still very bland in this area. Let's get to the part that I was talking about, which is the space fillers. We've got here, this is a 3x1 parking lot sort of style space filler. It's got the advertisement banners that I want. But it doesn't, but I don't want parking on it. So, I've got some here somewhere. 1x4 space filler. Does that have parking? No, that's the junk one. I knew I had a junky looking one. That's very slums looking in my opinion. But up here, we've got 1x4. Like that. It's got a little fence. That looks really cool. It's got a little park, some advertisements, a little bit of trees. I think that looks really, really nice. And then I've got, for different coloured banners, I've got a 3 wide one, a 5x1, all with the same fence, and that's parking lot. Do I have any more? I don't think I do. I think that's it. So 3, 4, and 5, which are these ones. 4, 3, and 5. And using those, we can hopefully, we can hopefully make it look like it's not quite copied every time, like copied and pasted. So we have that running down into the stadium. I love the look of that. And I would like to... How am I going to do this? If we join the path... Can I join the path up to the road there? I can get it to there. Oh, it sort of does. It sort of joins up, at least. And then I'm going to run the path this way as well, just to the edge of the stadium itself. And then we can put some more down here. Like that. Like that. Get a nice 5 wide one. And a 3 wide one in there. And I'm going to put some trees down here to try and hide up that green. I don't really like that too much. So what trees do we have? Or bushes or something. Are these smaller ones? These are smaller ones. Perfect. So we'll have that down there. There is technically a pathway through there, as you can see. But the trees just hide it up nicely. I like that. We'll put some trees in the middle of this area. Maybe some bigger ones, some taller ones. Yep. Those ones. And I think I'll do them along here as well. As long as it doesn't cover up the name. I'm not too worried. Beautiful. And we have a lovely looking football stadium now. I really, really like the look of that. A road into the parking. A road out of the parking. Let's get rid of the traffic lights that I'm sure put down here. And let's make it its own district. So, oh, not even this is a district yet. Or this bit. I'm actually going to make this district go to here as well. Make all that one district. And I'm going to make this its own separate district. Up here. Like this. Wonderful. What do they call that? Woodland District. I don't like the... I'll keep it for now. I don't really like it being called Woodland. It's not very woodland, is it? And then we'll have up here. As... I want to try and get that neat-ish. There we go. Is that neat on the back? Yes, not bad. Victoria Hills, I don't like. We're going to call it... ZONO FC. ZONO FC is now... I love how you can see like all the little districts there. Really cool. It's like using them as postcodes. Very, very cool. And then we'll have one more district out here. Which is going to be Blackwater Industrial Estate. Since we've got Blackwater train station right nearby, we might as well call this Blackwater Industrial Estate. And it sort of matches together. So, Coleridge Heights. That's actually pretty cool for an industrial area. Coleridge. I do like that. I might use that somewhere else. But Blackwater Industrial Estate. Okay. So if we back off, I think I spelled everything right. I might have embarrassed myself. But yeah, we've got all of the names up here now. I love that. Let's check out the traffic problem that we had down here. It's gone. We have no... Oh, we got traffic around the side here. Why is it around the side? Are they coming in? Oh, they're coming in to go that way. How weird. Why are they all going down? They're all going down there to then go up, aren't they? That's what they're doing. Maybe we should make this... We have the potential to make this a loop. Like starting from here, come down all the way to the bottom. All the way up this side, around the top, and then back to the bridge again. Could be a one-way system. Couldn't it? And then it stops cars coming in both directions. Yeah, let's do that quickly. Very, very quickly here. Because I'm nearly out of time, or I am out of time. Let's upgrade these to one-way. Pause time first. Oops, I hit the wrong one. I hit that one. Thank you. I didn't want the one with bits there. There. Okay. Back to this one. There. I shall change the direction if it's wrong in a minute. It doesn't really matter what direction it goes in, though. I don't think that there's I have a preferred route. or direction. And then back down this way again. That's done. Now, what way is it going? It's going that way round. So they go over the bridge, around. Obviously, they can shortcut. They can come down here if they wanted to. It might help a little bit. It should at least clear the traffic problem for now. And then after another episode or so, we'll come back and we'll have another look at it. Why aren't you going... Why aren't you... Why? What? You're meant to be a one-way. One way. This way. Yep. One way. No, you were going the right way. That way. One way. That way. Yeah. One way. I'm just looking at the arrows on the road. Perfect. Yeah, now we've got it. Okay, so they have to all turn around, all of these ones. Now, take out all the traffic lights. So they can just roll straight around there with no problems at all. I don't know why these are stopping. There's no reason for you to stop, guys. It's a clear road. It's a completely clear road. Oh, it's not going to be for soon. Oh, because all the traffic's going around this way and then joining up to there. In fact, there's no point in this being two-way. Oh, look at our demand for residential as well. We'll be expanding residential this episode. There we go. So now you have to go around that way. That should solve the problem. That should solve the problem, I hope. If you guys enjoyed the episode, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Our residential demand is finally through the roof. We'll be able to do a very big expansion on our people. Our skyscrapers going up everywhere. So cool. And we shall see you guys in the next episode.